What's up, guys? The Snowman here, another Soccer Football League Explained video. Today it's my K-League Explained. We're going to break down all the major aspects of this Korean Football League. The format a little bit different than most of the other top leagues in the world, like the Premier League or La Liga. We'll take a look at the K-League's format, schedule, teams, structure, and more. The K-League is broken down into the K-League 1 and K-League 2. We're going to focus on the K-League 1 today since that's the top men's professional football division in South Korea. It's at the very top of their football pyramid, which we'll get to in a sec. Just know that we're talking about the best domestic club league in South Korea. K-League 1, founded back in 1983, smaller than a lot of top leagues around the world, only 12 clubs from season to season, and it's one of the higher ranked leagues in Asia from year to year, currently the third highest rated league in Asia according to the AFC's club coefficient. Saudi Arabia has improved a lot recently. They have real star power with Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, Karim Benzema. Japan number 2, but the K-League 1 definitely high level for Asian standards. Again, consistently one of the better leagues on the continent. Not quite as good as the Premier League, La Liga, or some of those in Europe, though. And this is a quick look at our South Korean Football League system. You can see the K-League 1 is at the top. That's where they've been for 40 years and counting. This structure has changed a lot throughout the years, but the K-League 2 just below that division created back in 2013. We also have a couple of semi-professional tiers in the K3 and K4 leagues, and then not pictured here, but there are several amateur leagues and regional competitions below this as well. One other thing to point out about this, under K-League 1, you'll notice it says 1 relegation spot plus 2 relegation playoff spots. What that means is that the last place team in the K-League 1, along with potentially 2 other clubs, will get relegated to the K-League 2 at the end of each season. The leagues on this pyramid are connected with promotion and relegation, so the worst 1 to 3 teams go from K-League 1 to K-League 2 each year. Likewise, the best 1 to 3 teams from K-League 2 are promoted for the next season. Same thing between our semi-professional leagues 3 and 4. We also have up to 3 clubs that get relegated and promoted each year there. Back on K-League 1 now, let's talk about the schedule. It's a pretty long season that starts in late February, early March, and doesn't end until late November / early December. Most league games are played on the weekend. Format-wise, it's pretty similar to the Premier League and other leagues, although there is a slight wrinkle involved. Personally, I love the K-League 1 format. I think more leagues should adopt a similar style. Before I mention that we have 12 teams in the league, and how it works is that each team plays the other 11 clubs 3 times throughout the season for a total of 33 games. Teams are awarded 3 points in the table for a win, 1 point for a draw, and 0 points for a loss. Once we get to the end of the 33 games, the table is split in half. They actually divide the top 6 and the bottom 6 teams, and then play an additional 5 playoff games where everyone in the top 6 plays each other one more time, and everyone in the bottom 6 plays each other one more time. So really their season is a total of 38 games. 33 where everyone plays the other teams 3 times, and then each club plays the others either in the top 6 or bottom 6 one more time, depending on where they are in the standings. Whoever has the most points at the end of those 38 games is the winner. Like I said, I'm a big fan of this format because at the end of the season, when the table is tight, it produces more high-leverage matchups between title contenders. It makes the relegation battle more interesting. The stakes are taken to another level towards the end of the year. This is an example of the final table from the 2022 K-League 1 season. You can see it was a tight race, but Ulsan Hyundai had the most points at 76. They were the champions, but our 12 teams are fighting for more than just the top spot and title each season. You can see there's a reward for finishing in the top 4. Those 4 clubs gain entry to the AFC Champions League the following season. That's the premier club continental competition in Asia, very similar to the UEFA Champions League in Europe. Teams at the bottom are fighting to stay out of the relegation zone. If you finish in last place, you're automatically bumped down to the K-League 2. That happened to Seongnam FC here. Also, the 10th and 11th place teams have to play against K-League 2 teams to fight against being relegated themselves. So it's definitely less stressful if you can finish in 9th place or above. Of course, there's also more prize money on the line the higher a team finishes in the table. So all 38 games are important. One last thing I want to mention, we also have the Korean FA Cup that runs alongside the league competition. competition each year. This is the primary cup competition in South Korea. All teams from the top 4 leagues and even some amateur teams compete in it. It's single elimination knockout style, much like the English FA Cup or other cup competitions around the world. The Korean FA Cup, another trophy that teams from K-League 1 and all of Korea compete for throughout the year. Thanks a lot for watching my K-League Explained video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Snowman Sports Media for more soccer and football instructional and informational videos. Leave a comment if you have any questions. And yeah, new videos every week. Cheers.